Hi, this is Garrity Tonicourt from morethanasnapshot.com. I wanted to bring this little unboxing video to you. I recently bought some new lighting for doing video. Currently I'm using some Home Depot lighting and it works pretty well, it's what I'm using right now. But the only problem is it gets really hot and the bulbs burn out quite quickly, and it probably uses a lot of electricity since I have a 1,000-watt light back there. So I wanted to try something different to see if some fluorescent bulbs would be better, to see if it was a little more energy efficient, see if it was cooler, and to see if the results looked better on video. So I bought an inexpensive little kit. I'm not expecting super high quality, but hopefully we can get some nice light out of it. And I ended up buying the Limo Studio kit, and it's got 3 lights. And so you're seeing for the first time what I'm taking it apart, putting it together, and then hopefully I'll get to show you the lights in use, and hopefully they'll work very well. So we'll start off with the actual Limo Studio kit. So it has this nice little bag that comes with it, and be able to take the lights with me, so I'll take some of that stuff out. It did come with some light bulbs, and they are 45-watt light bulbs, which I think were roughly around 100-watt equivalent. So I'll put those aside for a second. And one of the important pieces, obviously, of the kit is that it has this little adapter where you screw the light bulbs in. Right there. So I'll put all the empty boxes over there. And comes with some very basic directions, which I don't think we'll need. And this will be a small stand. It comes with 2 regular size stands and a small stand. So we'll put the small stand together first. This would be probably a background or hair light type of a thing. I might put it on a boom arm instead, but we'll give this little stand a try first. So we'll simply take this little part, and it goes right on here. And tighten that right up. So this would be the first one. I'm going to use a bigger light bulb than what the kit came with. I figure I might need a lot of light output, so I went with some unbelievably large light bulbs, and hopefully they will have a lot of excuse me, light output. As you can see here, this is quite a large light bulb. I don't think I've ever seen or used one this big before, so let's see what it can do. The reviews online for this kit were pretty good for the price. The kit was I don't remember exactly what the price was, but in the $200 neighborhood. Less than that, I think. Look at the size of that light bulb. It's quite impressive. And so we'll just screw it in. Whoops. That's got to be tightened up. And put that aside, and we'll plug it in and see what happens. Make sure the cord is long enough. And that's the light. It seems to be pretty bright, and I don't know if it's as bright as what the size would suggest it should be, but we'll have to wait and see when we actually use it. All right, so that's the first light. We'll put that one aside. That one will be ready to go. Now we'll take out the other pieces. That's another light bulb. These are the larger stands. The quality of the stands is, you know, it's not super high quality, but they seem sturdy enough. This did also come with 2 umbrellas. And here is one of the umbrellas. Shoot-through umbrella. Although I'm wondering if I might get more light output if I bounce the light into it. We'll have to test that out. And then here is the stand. Turn this. And we'll put the top on. And all right, there's that. Put this down so I get more room here. One other thing I did get that I thought maybe I wouldn't have enough light output with just one bulb. So I saw some other people online suggesting this a little adapter from Limo Studios. It's a four socket adapter. Oh, good catch. So maybe I should just get rid of this table. This is the 4-socket adapter. We'll see how that works. I've heard that with this adapter that the umbrella doesn't fit anymore, so we'll have to see if there's a way around that. So, well, it looks like the umbrella could possibly fit through there, even though that is there, so we'll see. Yes, it does. So that's not a problem. It will work with the umbrella. All right. I'll just get some light bulbs to put in it. Light bulbs are well wrapped, which is good because they're not cheap. Let's see, I think in my main light I might try to put 2 of these large light bulbs and maybe 2 smaller ones. We'll see how that works. Let's see if a smaller bulb will fit in the bottom with the umbrella there. The smaller bulb is the 45-watt bulb, and these should all be daylight balanced, so hopefully there won't be any white balance issues. You would think with all these light bulbs we'd be putting out a lot of light. Let's try another big one. Probably starting to look a little bit crazy, but we'll see. Now we'll put one more small light bulb in there. No, we'll save this light bulb for the other light, because I'll have 3 in this one and 3 in the other light. All right, let's give this one a quick test and see how bright this will look. All right, that looks quite bright. Let's check that out. Yeah, that looks pretty bright. All right, good. We'll test that out with some video after. Good. So one more light to go. As the next stand and the next umbrella. I'll just put this down here and raise it up. The kit does look like it would be fairly portable if you had to take it on the road or something, except that all the light bulbs would have to be removed and repacked, so it would be a good idea to save all that packing. Okay, here's the next light bulb, next light. I have another 4-socket adapter to put in it. Those were also fairly inexpensive. the large bulb in first. I think I'll put it in on the top. Nice and tight. All right, now I'll put 2 small bulbs in this one. This will be the fill light, so I don't need quite as much power on this one. It'll be interesting to see if I get as much light out of this as I did my tungsten. Right now I'm running about 500 watts and I'm shooting at a 60th of a second at f8 at ISO 640. So the tungsten light is doing pretty well. We'll see how well these lights do in our next test. All right, we'll put the umbrella in. And we'll just turn this one on, make sure that works. Yes, and it's appearing to be nice and bright. And so far, I think it's going to work out pretty well. We'll see. I'm going to stop the video here and we'll come back with an actual lighting setup with these new lights. Hi, I'm back with the new lighting setup. As you can see right now, I just have the backlight on. I wanted to see what the back rim light or hair light, whatever you want to call it, is going to look like. This is just that one large bulb. Now I'll start turning on the other lights to see what kind of effect that has. I am still shooting at the same settings roughly as I had with that 500 watt tungsten bulb. Okay, here's the main light and the background light together. And I'll give you a chance to see what that looks like. I have the light maybe a little bit far away. Let me see, probably about 3 feet away from me. And I have it a little bit up high, so I'm going to lower it since I'm sitting down. Let's see, how is that? Probably needs to be a little bit closer. All right. Now I'll put in the fill light. This will take some shadows away from the other side of my face. Although since we are going through a shoot-through umbrella, it should be a nice soft diffuse light. Here comes the fill light. All right, so we'll have to wait to analyze this in the computer and get your opinions on if this three light set is doing a good job of lighting me right now. The other thing I might want to test, right now I'm shooting through the umbrella and I'm sure the umbrella is probably eating up quite a bit of light. I might try turning them around and bouncing it into the umbrella back towards me and see what kind of effect that has. So I will go and turn the lights. I'll keep them at the same distance and see if that looks darker or brighter. Okay, that was the main light. Here comes now the fill light. All right, now they're pointing the other way. It seems like they might be a little bit darker this way, but I'll have to wait and see in the computer. The bulbs are a little bit farther away from me, I guess because of the way the head is now facing, but we'll have to wait and see. All right. The other thing I want to test is how objects are looking on my table if my lights are getting in the way of my secondary camera. So I'll swing the lights back around and check out my other view. Okay, here's light one. And here is light two. And now I'll get something on the table. Here is my secondary view. Right now the main light is right in that light. So I'm going to move that over a bit. All right, let's just make sure that's not in the view of the main camera. And oh yes, it is. All right. Now this is a bit overexposed. Zoom in on me a bit more. All right. All right, we'll see how this looks. Now I'm using all three lights, and I am able to point to my secondary camera. I can't really tell if the exposure is looking okay right now, but we'll analyze it in the computer and you can be the judge. Did the Limo Studio light system work out well for this video or not? Well, please post your comments and visit us at morethanasnapshot.com. Thank you. This has been Gary D. Tonicourt.
If you like this video, please be sure to hit subscribe down at the bottom so you can see our future videos. Also, you might want to check out the show notes to see my other websites like morethanasnapshot.com, where you can take my online photography class. Also, like us on Facebook so you'll know what's new with morethanasnapshot.com.